Hi there, it's day 91 maybe, I'm not too sure, day 91. It's the 30th of April. It's time for my blog. I'm not going to be too noisy because Lisa's asleep in bed next to me over there on that side. She's had a little snooze. It's only 10:30, but she goes to sleep early. She does wake up early and she does lots of work, so she's entitled to her sleepy bias. Anyway, let's start off. Right. Let's do check out my High Speed Hangover podcast. I did my new heavy metal podcast today. I'll put the link down there in the description. Go and check out the link below and go and listen to my heavy metal show. That's if you like heavy metal, of course. If you don't like heavy metal, then don't check it out. Or if you're just curious, you can check it out. I don't know. Let me do a poem, random poem. I found a poem on Poetry Out Loud by a guy called Archibald MacLeish. It's called Immortal Autumn. I speak this poem now with grave and level voice, in praise of autumn of the far horn winding fall. I praise the flower-barren fields, the clouds, the tall, unanswering branches where the wind makes sullen noise. I praise the fall, it is the human season. Now, no more the foreign sun does meddle at our earth, enforce the green and bring the fallow land to birth, nor winter yet weigh all with silence the pine bough. But now in autumn, with the black and outcast crows, share we the spacious world, the whispering year is gone. There is more room to live now, the once secret dawn comes late by daylight, and the dark unguarded goes. Between the mutinous brave burning of the leaves, and winter's covering of our hearts with his deep snow, we are alone. There are no evening birds. We know the naked moon, the tame stars circle at our eaves. It is the human season. On this sterile air do words outcarry breath. The sound goes on and on. I hear a dead man's cry from autumn long since gone. I cry to you beyond upon this bitter air. Okay, that was Archibald MacLeish from his collection Immortal Collected Poems 1917 to 1982. And he lived from 1892 to 1982, so he died at 90 years old. That was one of his poems, okay? I hope you enjoyed that poem. Now we've done some poetry. Let's do some history this day in history. Right, on the 30th of April on this day, in 1781, George Washington is sworn in as the first president of the United States. Okay, interesting. And on this day, in 1945, Adolf Hitler commits suicide in his bunker as Soviet forces overrun Berlin. Oh dear, what a pity, never mind. And on this day in 1975, the South Vietnamese government surrenders unconditionally to North Vietnam, ending decades of war. That wasn't good, was it? And the South Vietnamese were helped by the Americans, as far as I know. Damn, not very good at war, these Americans, are they? Let's hope they don't start anymore. Not in the near future, anyway. Not while I'm alive. Anyway. Yeah, that was it. That was poetry and that was history. And yeah, I keep thinking I should search some more things that end in "ery," like, I'm going to look at some philosophy quote. Let's go. Of the day, yeah, philosophy quote of the day. Let's find a philosophy quote of the day. Philosophy quotes on brainyquote.com. Here's one by the Dalai Lama. This is my simple religion. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own brain, our own heart is our temple. The philosophy is kindness. There you go. That was a philosophy quote. So you've had history, poetry, philosophy. Now for some mystery. No, can't think of anything to do with mystery. And let's do a quick search. Alright, let's go for interesting facts. Interesting fact of the day. Let's try that out. Fact of the day. I know an interesting one. Weird fact of the day that you probably didn't know. From the Metro. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Weird fact of the day that you probably didn't know. Come on then, find me a weird fact of the day. Come on. Oh, this is okay. Got all different dates on it. Let's go for this one. First one my eyes settled upon. In October 1989, $10,000 worth of frozen bull semen and embryos was taken from the dairy building at California Polytechnic University. The embryos were later found, but despite a $1,500 reward, the semen was never recovered. Ew. How strange. Anyway, that's enough for me. You've had facts and whatever. Anyway, I'm bugging off. Long story short, I'm out of here. Check out my podcast. Check out my heavy metal podcast. The link is below if you want to know where it is. Don't give it a miss. Check it out. Yeah. Bye.